In the distant future, humanity has spread across the stars. They have built colonies on many planets, exploring new worlds and facing new challenges. One of these planets is called Viridian, a lush world filled with strange plants and animals. The air is clean, and the sky is often bright with two suns shining down. It is a beautiful place, but it is also a dangerous one. On Viridian, a group of aliens called the Zyrcans has been watching humans. They are curious about these small, clever beings. The Zyrcans are not warriors, but scientists. They study different species across the universe. They have heard stories about humans, tales of their bravery and strength. However, they have never seen a human fight. They are unsure if the stories are true or just myths. In a small human settlement on Viridian, a woman named Lisa is preparing for the day. She is a leader among her people, known for her quick thinking and strong will. Lisa knows that danger is always close by, as the planet is home to many creatures, some friendly and others hostile. Recently, a new threat has appeared, a group of aliens known as the Varkans. The Varkans are large and powerful. They want to take Viridian for themselves. They will do anything to achieve their goal. As the sun rises, Lisa gathers her team for a meeting. Among them is Sam, her close friend and a skilled soldier. He is brave and loyal, always ready to protect his friends. Two of them discuss their plans to defend the settlement. Lisa emphasizes the importance of teamwork and strategy. Knows that they must work together to stand a chance against the Varkans. Listen up, everyone, Lisa says, looking at her team. We need to be ready. The Varkans are coming, and they won't stop until they take our home. We must defend ourselves and our families. The team nods, understanding the seriousness of the situation. They know that the Varkans are ruthless. They have already attacked other settlements, leaving destruction in their wake. Lisa gives her team specific tasks, making sure everyone knows their role. Some will build defenses, while others will gather supplies and weapons as they prepare. The Zyrcans watch from a distance. They hide among the trees, their green skin blending in with the foliage. The Zyrcans are fascinated by the humans' determination. They take notes on everything the humans do, hoping to learn more about them. They whisper among themselves, unsure if they should interfere or remain hidden. The Varkans are not far away. They have sent scouts to gather information about the human settlement. The Zyrcans see these scouts and grow anxious. They know the Varkans are fierce fighters and that the humans may be in danger. The Zyrcans have never intervened in conflicts before, but they feel a strong urge to help the humans. As the day goes on, the tension in the air grows. The humans continue to prepare, training, and organizing themselves. Lisa and Sam lead drills, teaching their friends how to fight and defend their homes. They work hard and are determined to protect what is theirs. The Zyrcans can feel the energy. From the humans, a mix of fear and courage. Finally, as the sun begins to set, the first signs of the Varkan attack appear. Dark shapes move on the horizon, and the humans spot them from their lookout points. The Varkans are coming, and they are coming fast. Lisa quickly gathers her team, ready to face the threat. Stay calm and stay together, Lisa instructs the group. We can do this if we work as one. As the Varkans approach, the humans take their positions. They set up barriers and prepare their weapons. Lisa makes sure everyone knows the plan. Stands at her side, ready to fight. The Zyrcans still hidden, watch in awe as the humans ready themselves for battle. They have never seen anything like it. The Varkans finally reach the settlement, and the battle begins. The two sides clash in a chaotic storm of noise and movement. Lisa shouts commands, trying to keep her team organized amid the chaos. Sam fights, bravely using his training to take down several Varkans. The humans, though outnumbered, show incredible courage. The Zyrcans gasp as they witness the ferocity of the humans. They cannot believe what they are seeing. The humans fight with everything they have, using their knowledge of the terrain to their advantage. They are small, but their spirit is immense. The Zyrcans realize they are watching something extraordinary. As the battle rages on, the humans begin to push back against the Varkans. Lisa spots a group of Varkans trying to flank her team. She quickly signals Sam, and they work together to intercept the attackers. They fight side by side, their movements synchronized as they take down the enemy. The Zyrcans, still observing from the trees, feel a mixture of fear and admiration. They never expected humans to fight like this. The Zyrkans are used to seeing peaceful creatures, but these humans are different. They are fierce and unyielding. The aliens whispered to each other, discussing what they should do. Should they reveal themselves and help, or continue to watch? As the sun sets, the battle continues, and the humans begin to gain the upper hand. Lisa and Sam push forward, leading their team with bravery. The Zyrkans can hardly believe their eyes as they see the humans rallying, their spirits unbroken. In the end, the humans emerge victorious, but they have lost many friends. They stand together, battered but proud, knowing they defended their home. The Zyrkans realize that humanity is much more than they had imagined. They are not just curious observers anymore. They are witnesses to the incredible strength and spirit of the human race. The Zyrkans decide to approach the humans, hoping to learn more about them and perhaps even form an alliance. They step out of the shadows, ready to reveal themselves. To the brave beings who have shown such resilience, the humans, still catching their breath, look up in surprise as the Zyrkans emerge from the trees. In that moment, both species understand that they are part of a much larger story, one that could lead to new friendships and adventures among the stars. The battle was just the beginning, and the future held many possibilities. The sun rose over Viridian, casting a warm glow on the battlefield. The air was filled with the smells of smoke and sweat as the humans began to assess the damage. Lisa and Sam walked through the wreckage, their hearts heavy with the loss of their friends. They had fought bravely, but the cost had been high. Many of their fellow settlers had fallen in the battle against the Varkams as they moved through the settlement. Lisa noticed the fear in the eyes of the remaining villagers. They were tired, shaken, and uncertain about what would come next. Lisa gathered everyone together, knowing they needed to talk about their next steps. Sam stood by her side, ready to support her. "We have survived the attack, but we must be prepared for what comes next," Lisa began, her voice strong. "The Varkans will not give up easily. They will come back, and we need a plan." The group listened closely, nodding in agreement. Lisa continued, "We need to fortify our defenses and gather more supplies. We cannot let fear control us. We must be ready to fight again if we need to," Sam added. "We also need to train more. We need everyone to know how to defend themselves. The Varkans are strong, but we are stronger together." After the meeting, the humans got to work. They built stronger barriers around the settlement and set up lookout points to watch for any signs of danger. Lisa organized training sessions, teaching everyone how to fight and use weapons. Even those who had never held a weapon before learned quickly. They were determined to protect their home. Meanwhile, the Zyrkans watched from the trees. They were amazed by the humans' resilience. They had never seen a species bounce back from defeat so quickly. The Zyrkans decided it was time to make their presence known. They had been observing long enough and felt a strong urge to help. The leader of the Zyrkans, a wise being named Kalen, stepped forward. He signaled to his team to follow him. Together they approached the human settlement, ready to introduce themselves. As they drew nearer, they saw the humans working hard to rebuild and prepare for the next battle. When Lisa and Sam spotted the Zyrkans approaching, they were surprised but curious. The Zyrkans looked different from the Varkans. They were smaller and more slender, with green skin that shimmered in the sunlight. Lisa stepped forward, her heart racing. "Who are you?" she called out, trying to keep her voice steady. Kalen raised his hands, showing he meant no harm. "We are the Zyrkans. We have been watching you in your fight against the Varkans. We come in peace." Lisa exchanged looks with Sam, unsure of what to think. "Why have you been watching us?" she asked. "And why do you want to help?" Kalen explained. "We study many species across the universe. Your bravery and strength have fascinated us. We have seen how you fought against the Varkans and how you care for each other. We wish to offer our assistance." The humans listened carefully. They were still cautious, but intrigued by the Zyrkans' words. Lisa decided to take a chance. "You want to help us? We could use all the assistance we can get," she said. "The Varkans are a serious threat, and we need to be ready for their next attack." Kalen nodded. "We can share our knowledge and technology with you. We have advanced ways to defend ourselves and we can teach you how to use them. Sam stepped forward. What kind of technology are you talking about? He asked, curiosity shining in his eyes. We have energy shields that can protect your settlement from attacks. We also have weapons that can give you an advantage in battle, Kalen explained. But we must work together to make this happen. Lisa felt a spark of hope. If the Zyrkans could help them, they might stand a chance against the Varkans. Then let us work together, she said, determination in her voice. We will learn from each other and become stronger. The Zyrkans smiled, relieved. They began to share their knowledge with the humans. Over the next few days, the humans learned quickly. The Zyrkans showed them how to set up energy shields around their settlement. These shields would protect them from any incoming attacks. The humans were amazed by the technology, and they worked hard to master it, in addition to the shields. The Zyrkans taught the humans how to use new weapons. These weapons were lighter and more powerful than what the humans had used before. Lisa and Sam trained alongside the Zyrkans, practicing their aim and learning how to work as a team. The bond between the two species grew stronger every day. As they trained, Lisa began to notice changes in her people. The fear that had once clouded their eyes was slowly replaced by determination. They were no longer just survivors. They were becoming warriors. The Zyrkans watched with pride as the humans transformed. They felt honored to help in this way. One evening, as the sun set over Viridian, Lisa gathered everyone together for a meeting. The Zyrkans joined them, standing alongside their new allies. Lisa spoke to the group, her voice filled with confidence. We have faced great challenges, but we have also found new friends. Together, we are stronger than ever. With the Zyrkans' help, we will be ready for the Varkans when they return. We will not back down. We will fight for our home. The humans cheered. Their spirits lifted. They felt a sense of unity and purpose. The Zyrkans smiled, knowing they had made the right choice in helping the humans. They were witnessing the birth of a powerful alliance. As the days turned into weeks, the humans and Zyrkans trained together tirelessly. They shared stories, laughed, and built friendships. Lisa and Kalen developed a strong bond, working closely to plan their defense strategies. The humans learned not only about combat, but also about the Zyrkans' culture and way of life. The Zyrkans showed them how to harness the natural resources of Viridian. They taught the humans how to grow food more efficiently and use the planet's materials to strengthen their settlement. The two species began to thrive together, but as the humans grew stronger, the threat of the Varkans loomed larger. Lisa could feel the tension in the air. She knew the Varkans would not stay away for long. They would come back, and when they did, the humans needed to be ready. One night, as the stars twinkled above, Lisa and Sam sat outside the settlement, watching the sky. They discussed the future and what it might hold. Sam looked at Lisa, concern etched on his face. "What if the Varkans come back and we are not ready?" he asked. Lisa took a deep breath, her mind racing with thoughts. "We will be ready, Sam. We have trained hard, and we have the Zyrkans by our side. We will not let fear control us. We will fight for our home and for each other." Sam nodded, feeling reassured by Lisa's words. They knew that the battles ahead would be tough, but they also knew they were not alone. Together, they would face whatever challenges awaited them. As the night grew darker, the humans and Zyrkans continued to prepare for the inevitable conflict. They were ready to stand together, united against the forces that threatened their existence. The bond between them had grown strong, and their shared determination would guide them in the battles to come. The days turned into weeks, and the tension in the air grew heavier as the humans and Zyrkans prepared for the inevitable return of the Varkans. Lisa and Sam spent countless hours training their people and improving their defenses. Under the guidance of Kalen, the Zyrkans helped the humans build stronger barriers and set up energy shields around their settlement. The alliance between the two species deepened, and they learned a great deal from each other. One morning, as the sun rose over Viridian, Lisa gathered her team for a meeting. The humans stood together, their faces determined but serious. Could sense that everyone felt the weight of the upcoming battle. Sam stood beside her, ready to support her as always. We have trained hard, and we are ready, Lisa began, her voice steady. But we must remember that the Varkans are powerful. They will come at us with everything they have. We need to be smart and work together, Sam added. We must use our training. And the technology the Zircons have given us? We can win this fight if we stick to the plan. The group nodded in agreement. They felt a sense of unity and purpose, knowing they were fighting not just for themselves, but for their families and their future. Lisa laid out the strategy for the upcoming battle. It would set traps around the perimeter and use the energy shields to protect their main camp. It would also split into teams to cover more ground. As the humans prepared, the Zircons offered their support. Kalen and his team worked alongside them, sharing their knowledge of tactics and combat. They practiced together, learning to anticipate each other's movements and work as a cohesive unit. The humans admired the Zircons' agility and precision, while the Zircons respected the humans' determination and strength. One afternoon, while training, Sam noticed that one of the younger humans, a boy named Leo, was struggling with his weapon. The boy looked frustrated as he tried to aim and fire. Sam approached him, kneeling down to meet his eye level. "Hey, Leo," Sam said gently. "I can see you are having a tough time. Want me to help you?" Leo nodded, looking relieved to have some guidance. "I just can't seem to aim right. I want to help, but I feel like I am not good enough." Sam smiled, remembering how he had felt when he first started training. Everyone has to start somewhere. Just keep practicing, and you will get better. Here, let me show you a trick. Sam demonstrated a technique for holding the weapon and focusing on the target. He encouraged Leo to take his time and not rush. With each shot, Leo grew more confident, and soon he was hitting the target with much more accuracy. The pride in his eyes lit up the training field as the training continued. Lisa noticed how the bond between the humans and Zircons was growing stronger. They were no longer just allies, they were friends. The Zircons shared stories of their homeworld, and the humans shared their own tales. Laughter and camaraderie filled the air as they prepared for the battle ahead, but in the back of Lisa's mind, she could not shake the feeling of unease. She knew the Varkans would not wait forever. They would come back, and it could be at any moment. She shared her concerns with Sam one evening, as they stood watch on the settlement's lookout. "I just have this feeling that we need to be extra careful," Lisa said, her gaze fixed on the horizon. "The Varkans are cunning. They might try to surprise us when we least expect it." Sam agreed. "We should keep our eyes open. We stay alert, we can catch them off guard." Days passed, and the humans continued to prepare. They reinforced their barriers and practiced their combat skills. Kalen and the Zircons remained by their side, helping them perfect their strategies. The humans felt a sense of pride in their progress, but the worry of the Varkans still lingered. Then, one fateful morning, the watchman on duty spotted movement in the distance. Panic spread through the settlement as the news reached Lisa and Sam. The Varkans were approaching, and they were coming fast. "Everyone to your positions," Lisa shouted, her voice ringing clear. "This is it. Remember the plan." The humans sprang into action, quickly taking their places behind the barriers and activating the energy shields. Sam joined Leo and a few others, preparing to defend their section of the settlement. The Zircons took their positions, ready to assist wherever needed. As the Varkan forces drew closer, Lisa's heart raced. She could see the large alien warriors marching forward, their weapons raised and ready for battle. The sight sent chills down her spine, but she pushed the fear aside. They had prepared for this moment, and they would fight with everything they had. The Varkans charged forward, their battle cries echoing through the air. The humans steadied their weapons, waiting for the right moment to strike. Lisa's voice rang out, giving commands and encouraging her team. "Stay strong. Aim for the leaders first." The clash began as the two sides met. The sound of weapons firing and shouts filled the air. Lisa fought fiercely, moving quickly as she targeted the Varkan leaders. Sam, alongside Leo, held their position, firing at any Varkans that tried to break through. The energy shields held strong, protecting the humans from the worst of the attack. The Zircons used their advanced weapons to cover the humans, picking off Varkans from a distance. Lisa felt a surge of hope as she saw their combined efforts pushing back the enemy, but the Varkans were relentless. They continued to fight with ferocity, attempting to breach the defenses. Lisa saw one of her friends, a brave woman named Mia, fighting hard but becoming overwhelmed. Without thinking, Lisa rushed to her side, helping her fend off the attackers. "Keep fighting, Mia. We can do this," Lisa shouted, pushing back against the Varkan. Warrior broke through the defenses. The creature was massive, swinging its weapon wildly. Sam spotted the danger and yelled, "Watch out!" Lisa turned just in time to see the Varkan charging at her. Her heart raced as she dodged to the side, narrowly avoiding the attack. In that moment, she realized the stakes were higher than ever. They had to win this battle or they would lose everything. With renewed determination, Lisa rallied her team. "We can't give up. Fight harder," she cried, her voice strong and commanding as the battle continued. The humans pushed back against the Varkans with everything they had. They fought for their home, their families, and their newfound friends. The Zyrkans proved invaluable, using their advanced technology to support the humans in ways Lisa had never imagined. Finally, after what felt like hours of fighting, the tide began to turn. The Varkans, seeing their leaders fall and their forces weakening, started to retreat. The humans cheered as they realized they were winning. Lisa felt a surge of pride and relief wash over her. They had come together as a united front, and it was paying off with the Varkans retreating. The humans and Zyrkans celebrated their hard-fought victory. They stood together, bruised but triumphant. Lisa hugged Sam and thanked him for his bravery. They had faced their fears and emerged stronger than ever. But even in their triumph, Lisa knew that this battle was just one of many. The Varkans would likely return, and they would need to be ready. Yet in this moment, she allowed herself to feel hope. Together, they had proven that they could overcome any obstacle. And with that belief, they would face whatever challenge lay ahead. The sun rose over Viridian once again, but this morning felt different. The humans and Zyrkans had won a hard-fought battle against the Varkans, but the victory came with a heavy cost. Many had been injured, and they had lost some brave warriors. As the settlement began to recover, Lisa felt a mix of pride and sadness. Lisa gathered her team to assess the damage. The barriers they had built held strong, but there were still areas that needed repair. She saw Sam helping Leo bandage a wound. On another soldier, the boy was learning quickly, taking on more responsibility than Lisa thought he could handle. "Good work, Leo," Lisa said as she approached them. "You showed great courage out there." Leo smiled shyly, still a bit shaken from the battle. "I just did what I could. Everyone was fighting so hard." "That's what matters," Lisa replied. "Every effort counts. We are all part of this fight." As the humans worked together to heal and rebuild, the Zyrkans joined in. Kalen and his team helped repair the energy shields and reinforce the barriers. They shared their advanced knowledge about healing techniques, showing the humans how to treat wounds more effectively. The alliance between the two species grew stronger every day, while the humans and Zyrkans worked side by side. Lisa took a moment to reflect on their recent victory. She knew the Varkans would likely return, and they needed to be ready. Couldn't let their guard down? She walked over to Kalen, who was checking the energy shields. "Kalen," Lisa said, drawing his attention, "what do you think the Varkans will do next? They won't just give up after one defeat." Kalen nodded seriously. "You are correct, Lisa. The Varkans are persistent. They will regroup and come back stronger. We must prepare for their next attack." "What can we do differently?" Lisa asked, eager to learn and improve their defenses. "We can set up diversion tactics. If we create distractions, it may confuse them and give us the advantage," Kalen suggested. "We can also improve our communication during the battle. If we can signal each other quickly, we can respond more effectively." Lisa felt grateful for the Zyrkan's support. "Those are great ideas. Let's start planning right away." The humans gathered again that evening to discuss their strategies. Lisa stood at the front, her voice steady as she shared Kalen's suggestions. The team listened closely, eager to learn and improve. "We need to be smarter about how we fight," Lisa said. "If we can confuse the Varkans, we can use that to our advantage. We'll set traps and distractions. We must also work on our communication. If we can signal each other better, we will be more effective in battle. Sam raised his hand. How can we set up these distractions? Lisa thought for a moment. We can use decoys. We can make noise in one area to draw their attention while we prepare to attack from another direction. If we split into smaller teams, we can cover more ground. The group nodded, understanding the importance of the plan. They spent the rest of the evening discussing tactics, drawing maps, and assigning roles. Everyone felt a renewed sense of purpose as they prepared for the challenges to come. The next few days were filled with training and preparation. The humans and Zircons worked tirelessly to improve their techniques. They practiced setting up traps and distractions, learning to work together seamlessly. Lisa felt proud as she watched her team grow stronger and more united. One day, while practicing their tactics, Lisa noticed Leo still seemed anxious. She approached him during a break. "Hey Leo, how are you feeling?" Leo looked down, kicking at the dirt. "I'm just worried. What if I freeze up next time? What if I can't do anything?" Lisa knelt to meet his eyes. "It's normal to feel scared. We all do. But remember, you have trained hard, and you are not alone. We are all in this. Together, just do your best, and we will support you." Leo took a deep breath, nodding slowly. "Okay, I'll try." As they continued to train, the bond between the humans and Zircons grew deeper. They shared stories of their pasts, their hopes, and their fears. Lisa learned more about the Zircons' culture, and she found joy in the friendships forming between the two species. One evening, as they gathered around a fire to share a meal, Kalen stood up to speak. "We are grateful for the friendship we have formed with you. Your bravery inspires us. Together, we can face any challenge." The humans cheered, feeling the warmth of camaraderie. Lisa looked around at her friends, realizing how far they had come. They were stronger together, and she felt hopeful about the future. But as they enjoyed their meal, a sense of unease remained. Lisa knew the Varkans were still out there, planning their next move. She reminded herself to stay alert and focused. Days passed, and the humans kept training. They set up their distractions and traps, practicing their signals for communication. Lisa felt a mix of excitement and anxiety as they prepared for the inevitable confrontation. Then, one afternoon, the watchman on duty spotted movement on the horizon. The Varkans were coming again. Panic spread through the settlement as the news reached Lisa and Sam. They quickly gathered everyone together. "To your positions," Lisa shouted, her voice firm. "We are ready for this. Remember the plan." The humans sprang into action, taking their places behind the barriers. The Zircons joined them, their weapons ready. Lisa felt adrenaline coursing through her veins. God. She had trained hard for this moment, and she was determined to protect her. Home. As the Varkans approached, Lisa felt a sense of calm wash over her. They had prepared as much as they could, and now it was time to put their plan into action. She glanced at Sam, who gave her a reassuring nod. The battle began as the two sides clashed. The sound of weapons firing and shouts filled the air. Lisa fought fiercely, coordinating her team and using the distractions they had practiced. The Varkans charged forward, but this time, the humans were ready. With Kalen's guidance, the Zircons provided covering fire, helping to hold back the Varkan forces. Lisa spotted a group of Varkans trying to break through, and she knew it was time to use their trap. "Now," she shouted, signaling her team. The humans activated their distractions, creating noise and confusion among the Varkans. The aliens hesitated. Unsure of where to turn, Lisa seized the opportunity, leading her team to launch a counterattack. They fought with renewed energy, using the element of surprise to their advantage. The humans and Zircons worked together seamlessly. Their movements synchronized as they pushed back against the Varka. As the battle raged on, Lisa felt a surge of hope. They were fighting not just for survival, but for their future. Together, they were proving that they were a force to be reckoned with. The Varkans began to falter, their leaders falling one by one. Lisa could see the fear in their eyes as they realized they were losing. The humans cheered, their spirits lifted by the sight of their enemies retreating, with the Varkans in full retreat. The humans and Zircons, celebrated their hard-fought victory. They stood together, proud of what they had achieved. Lisa felt a sense of relief wash over her. They had faced their fears and emerged stronger than ever. But even in their triumph, Lisa knew that this battle was just one of many. They had proven they could work together and overcome any obstacle. With that belief, they would continue to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The sun rose over Viridian, painting the sky with shades of orange and pink. Lisa stood outside the settlement, taking a deep breath. The victory against the Varkans had been hard won, but it had brought the humans and Zircons closer together. They had fought side by side, and now they were not just allies. They were friends. As the settlement began to stir, Lisa gathered everyone for a meeting. The humans and Zircons came together in front of the main building. Lisa could see the determination. In their eyes, they had faced danger and come out stronger. Now, they needed to talk about what came next. "Thank you all for being here," Lisa began, her voice steady. "We have defeated the Varkans, but we know they may return. We cannot let our guard down. We need to prepare for the future." Sam stepped forward, looking at the crowd. "We have learned a lot together. The Zircons have taught us many things, and we have grown stronger as a team. We must keep training and improving." Kalen nodded in agreement. "Together, we can build a better future. We can share our knowledge and protect this planet from any threats." The group discussed their plans for the future, decided to create a council that included both humans and Zircons. This council would help make decisions about their settlement and keep everyone safe. Lisa felt proud as they worked together to map out their ideas. After the meeting, Lisa and Sam walked through the settlement. They saw people working together, repairing buildings and tending to the gardens. The Zircons helped teach the humans how to grow food more efficiently. Everyone was busy, but there was a sense of hope in the air. As they passed by the training area, Lisa noticed Leo practicing with his weapon. He was getting better every day. Sam smiled as he watched the boy focus on his target. "Look at him go," Sam said. "He is really improving."
Yes.
"Yes, he is," Lisa replied. "It makes me proud to see everyone working so hard. We are all growing stronger, and I believe we can face any challenge." The days turned into weeks, and the settlement thrived. The humans and Zircons worked together, sharing knowledge and skills. They built better defenses and improved their technology. Lisa felt a deep sense of connection with the Zircons. We're learning from each other, and their friendship grew stronger. One day, Kalen approached Lisa with an idea. "We should explore the surrounding areas," he said. "There may be other species or resources we can discover. It could help us grow even stronger." Lisa thought for a moment. That sounds like a great idea. We should gather a team and set out to explore. There may be other allies out there who need our help, just like we did. They quickly organized a team of humans and Zircons. Lisa, Sam, Kalen, and a few others prepared for the journey. They packed supplies, weapons, and food. As they set out, the excitement in the air was palpable. They were ready for a new adventure. The group traveled through the lush forests of Viridian. The trees towered above them, and colorful birds flitted through the branches. Lisa felt the beauty of the planet surround them. The Zircons pointed out different plants and animals, sharing their knowledge about the ecosystem as they walked. They talked and laughed. The bond between the humans and Zircons deepened with every step. Lisa felt grateful for the friendships they had formed. They were not just fighting for survival. They were building a community together. After a few hours of walking, they reached a clearing with a large, sparkling lake. The water shimmered in the sunlight, and everyone stopped to take in the view. Kalen smiled. "This is a beautiful place. It is a good spot to rest." They sat by the lake, enjoying the peaceful surroundings. Lisa felt a sense of calm wash over her. They had been through so much, but they were stronger together. As they shared stories and laughter, Lisa realized how far they had come. We're no longer just humans and Zircons. They were a united force. Suddenly, a rustling sound came from the bushes nearby. The group fell silent, their eyes focused on the noise. Out of the bushes emerged a strange creature, unlike anything they had seen before. It was small and furry, with bright blue eyes and a curious expression. Lisa and Sam exchanged glances, unsure of what to do. Kalen stepped forward slowly. showing he meant no harm. "Hello there," he said gently. The creature tilted its head, watching them with interest. As Kalen reached out a hand, the creature sniffed at it cautiously. It took a step closer, then suddenly dashed away into the bushes. The group laughed, relieved that the encounter had been friendly. "Maybe it will come back," Lisa said, smiling.
"I wonder if it has a family nearby."
Kalen nodded. "It is possible. There may be other creatures here we can learn from. It's important to respect them in their home." After their break, the group continued their exploration. They walked along the lake, taking in the sights and sounds of the vibrant ecosystem. As they moved deeper into the forest, they discovered new plants and animals, documenting everything they found. The Zyrkans shared their knowledge, teaching the humans about the medicinal properties of various plants. As the sun began to set, they decided to set up camp for the night. They built a small fire and prepared a meal together. The warmth of the fire brought them comfort as they sat around it, sharing stories and laughter. Lisa felt a sense of belonging as she looked around at her friends. They had come so far since the first battle against the Varkans. Now they were exploring and learning together. They were building a future filled with hope. That night, as they lay under the stars, Lisa thought about the challenges they had faced and the friendships they had formed. She realized that together they could conquer anything that came their way. The future was bright, and she felt excited to see what lay ahead. The next morning, they continued their exploration. They followed a narrow path that led them deeper, into the forest. The sounds of nature surrounded them, and Lisa felt a sense of peace. They were united in their mission, and it filled her with strength. After several hours of walking, they stumbled upon a hidden valley. It was filled with vibrant flowers and strange plants. In the center stood a large, ancient tree that seemed to touch the sky. The group was in awe of the beauty surrounding them. "This is incredible," Sam said, looking around. "I have never seen anything like it." Kalen approached the ancient tree, his eyes filled with wonder. "This tree is special. It may hold secrets of the past. We should study it." The group spent the day examining the tree and the surrounding area. They discovered markings on the bark, signs of an ancient civilization that once thrived on Viridian. Lisa felt a sense of connection to the history of the planet. They were part of something much larger than themselves. As they gathered information, Lisa felt a renewed sense of purpose. They could learn from the past and build a better future. The knowledge they gained would help them protect their settlement and the planet from any threats. After a long day of exploration, the group made their way back to the settlement. They were tired but filled with excitement about their discoveries. Lisa shared their findings with everyone, and the humans and Zyrkans celebrated their new knowledge together as they gathered around the fire that night. Lisa looked at her friends, both human and Zyrkan. Had faced challenges and overcome fears, but they had also learned and grown together. The bond they shared was unbreakable. "We have come so far, and we have so much more to learn," Lisa said, her voice filled with hope. "Together, we will build a future that honors our past and protects our home." The group cheered, their spirits lifted by the promise of a brighter tomorrow. They were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, united by their friendship and determination. The journey was just beginning, and Lisa knew they would face it together.